Welcome to the top 5 updates and features added to Fusion this May. Performance got real attention this release, with faster direct selection on complex parts, browser navigation, and improvements across all the core areas. If you feel the difference, let us know. And if you don't, also please let us know, so we can keep investigating and digging to improve your experience. We've also added drawing creation and bulk property editing to the Autodesk Assistant. But those will have their own dedicated videos, so just keep an eye out. Now, if you build mechanisms in Fusion, you already know motion in CAD has a habit of being a little too free. Hinges will swing 360 degrees when the actual hinge stops at 90, or sliders run off their rails. And then, when you're trying to demo or review the assembly, you spend half the time wrestling those components back into place. This release adds limits to assembly constraints, building on last year's improvements. You can now define exactly how far a component is allowed to travel, so motion in the model behaves the way it does on the shop floor. You can also set a rest position, which is where a component snaps back to where you let go. This is great for reviews, demos, or just keeping your assembly looking presentable. And here's the fun part. You can combine limits with a rest position, and you've essentially built yourself a spring. There's no dedicated spring command yet, but this gets you remarkably close. This one has been a long time coming. If you've worked in the Fusion electronics workspace for any stretch, the Python API has probably been on your wish list. Well, it's officially here. A few caveats up front. This release is read-only. It can pull design information out, but it can't modify a design just yet. A write-capable version is coming soon, and that's when things will really start to get interesting. But even as phase 1, this is a foundational change. The Python API is the mechanism that AI workflows in electronics are going to be built on. It's also the path forward for power users who want to extend Fusion with custom features. DataWorks is sometimes the unglamorous part of CAD that when it isn't working right has a way of taking a whole day to deal with. So there's a lot to like this release. The headline first, collaborative editing is rolling out to everyone's hubs. Hub admins will get an email with the scheduled upgrade date, and you can either let it happen on the default schedule or move it to a time that works better for your team, like a weekend. Once it's enabled, look for the snowflake icon next to your hub name in the data panel and the web client. Restart Fusion after the upgrade so it picks up on the new capabilities. On the BOM side, you can now hide reference components so they don't pollute your bill of materials or physical property calculations. And estimated costs now roll up automatically based on quantities and individual component costs, with overrides available at the subassembly level for the times the math doesn't quite reflect reality. Sign-in is also getting easier. You can now sign in with Google, with Apple, Microsoft, and Facebook coming in stages after that. New users can set this up from the start. Existing users can merge a provider with their existing sign-in from inside their Autodesk account. Are you someone who spends a lot of time roughing out large volumes of material? If so, you may already know just how good 3D Pocket is. It's a workhorse, and it just got even better. This release improves flat area detection, helping eliminate inefficient passes. Previously, when a flat area was detected, the fine step-down was applied across the entire Z-plane, rather than only to the flat region itself. That meant wasted air cutting, unnecessary tool wear, and miles of NC code that did nothing useful. That's all fixed in this release. Flat area detection now applies the fine step-down only where the flat area actually exists. The result is real cycle time savings, longer tool life and insert life, leaner NC programs, and a roughing toolpath that finally cuts the way you've probably always expected it to. And that's your top 5 for the May release. As always, these updates come straight from customer feedback. If you want early access to the next round of features and a chance to shape what ships next, the Fusion Insider program is the place to be. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.